Joining us today, I've got PNC, who's been very busy by the sounds of things. Have you had a sweet summer?
Yeah, it's been cool. Yep.
Yeah, what's been going down?
Over New Year's and stuff, I was down at in Gisborne. I did BW campgrounds down there and stayed down from there. And
was it
just been
raucous?
busy. Yeah. Always is it?
I bet you're still recovering.
No, it was cool down there and just filming all over the country the last month or so.
Yeah, choice. And you've got a brand new single that we're going to play shortly with P Diggs.
Yep.
So is this the first time you've worked with him?
First time. Met him a lot on the road and stuff, doing shows. And
you'd have the touring circuit kind of thing going down. Surely you'd be buddies.
Yeah. So we did this track, and I just straight away thought he'd fit the track, and he was down to do it. So it was cool.
Choice. And so this is going to be on the forthcoming album.
New album is called The Codes, is what it's called.
Codes.
The
Codes. So we've got a name for it. When do you think this might be dropping?
Sort of mid-year. We're working
cool.
on. I just come from the studio right now. We're still fixing it up.
Okay. Well, tell me what the process has been like so far.
It's been cool, man. The guy Matt Miller produced most of it. He produced the last mixtape thing I did, Under the Influence. And but also working on it has been Pat from State of Mind.
Oh, choice.
So he's sort of the engineer, also producing on it as well. So.
And tell me, like, stylistically wise, is there anything like a little different from the last few things you've done?
I think the fact, so Matt Miller, when we did the Under the Influence thing, he was brand new. He was just producing in his bedroom. And so he's stepped up a lot in a more sophisticated sort of sound. And having Pat from State of Mind bring that element to it, it's got a bit more of a, I like to say, electronic sound to it.
I was going to say, any kind of like drum and bassy styles?
Well, even not quite drum and bass, but even the song Ride that you hear now, it obviously has that sort of electronic influence to it. So, yeah, man, it's cool. There was still hip-hop music, but I guess hip-hop worldwide is all on a bit of a different thing at the moment, you know what I mean?
So, well, there are so many subgenres here and there and stuff as well.
I've noticed that a lot of the sort of electronic scene in hip-hop, even in New Zealand, it's just sort of melded into, it's one thing, and you hear a certain type of song, and you don't even know what genre that is. You know?
Exactly. It's like way over my head now. It's like genres on radio stations even. It's like, what the? Right. So any performances coming up in the next little while that we need to keep an eye out for?
I got a lot of things, uni stuff coming up, sort of, in all the places there.
I like with orientation
and
that
kind of stuff.
Mad, it'll be absolutely mad.
Yeah, that's the main thing coming up.
Dangerous. Right. So for details on that kind of stuff, where should we head to and what should we look at?
Best place to look would be facebook.com/PNC06.
Okay.
And twitter.com/PNC06.
What's the 06 stand for?
06, that's where I come from, Palmerston.
I was going to say, was it the Palmerston North code? I should have known that, man. I totally should have known that. Cool. All right, well, we're going to go check out the brand new music video clip. Tim Van Dimmen did this one, yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about it.
I didn't even know he was back in the country. I saw him on Facebook saying he was in Auckland or something, and I just said, are you still doing music videos? Because I think he'd been on the road or overseas a lot with a movie he'd done.
Right, yeah.
And then he said, and he wanted to get back into it. And the other video I did with him, Let Your Lover Know, which featured the chicks.
That was awesome.
One of the favourite videos, my favourite videos I've done. So he was into it straight away and he killed it again. So hopefully he makes heaps more videos in New Zealand. Yeah,
all right. Hopefully more things to come. Check it out. It's PNC from the forthcoming album. This one's called Ride.